Okay, part 2. Let's kick things off with Fantastic Four 574. Alright, this issue opens up with Franklin asking Valerie if what she builds is ready. Then they're getting ready to go to Franklin's birthday party, and he notices that no one's there, but then, surprise, all his friends and family are there. To which is, thanks by, well, it helps when your mom has invisibility powers. And so then Franklin's having a party with his friends from the Power Pack and and 2 mutants, Artie and Leech. And then Reed takes Alex over for a moment and says that, if when you graduate you want a job here, it's like, okay, I didn't read Power Pack, so And then Franklin's off playing with his friends. Everyone's happy. Oh, and also they have the son of the wizard, the son of the enemy wizard, who's actually a little kid, and they pretty much just call him Bentley, like same name as his dad, as his creator dad. Don't really know about the whole clone relations, that usually varies, but anyways, Bentley states that he doesn't deserve a name, and that his father actually said that he has to earn a name. And so Sue gives him cake and stuff. But then Thing points out that, say hello to the spectacular Spider-Man. And it's just a guy in a costume. And we have the real Spidey come in, which of course makes Franklin really happy because he's getting a ride from one of his favorite superheroes. Man, I wish Spidey would be at my birthday party. Okay. And then Franklin does something that's very charitable, and he decides to give some gifts out to the people who came. He gives gift certificates to Katie and Jack. And then he gives Spider-Man. He says that he couldn't give Spider-Man something, but he asked Uncle Johnny to help, and it's a book that says A Loser's Guide to Picking Up Women. And they give Leech and Artie keys to rooms here so that they can stay at the Baxter building. And also Franklin gives Artie a helmet Val made to help with his illusion, since his illusionary powers are gone. So they're happy. Next up, and everyone's happy, having a good time at the party. Then, late at night, a time portal opens up, and someone appears. The Fantastic Four arrive to action, but the time traveler puts up a barrier. Franklin goes out to sea, but the traveler pushes him back in his room. Then the traveler finds Val, tells her a story of the future, and some very vague stuff, and we see crayon drawings that apparently are going through maybe Val's head. And then she asks why should she believe him. He says, "You're the one who sent me here." And then before he leaves, Val says, "Happy birthday, retard," which is something she said earlier to Franklin. Then the traveler's happy leaves, and it's pretty much revealed that he's a future version of Franklin. Ben and the Fantastic Four are later discussing that, are the kids alright? I hope they're alright. And then Val checks an equation behind a picture, and then in Franklin's room, the future Franklin said, "Rest and remember who you are." And then Franklin creates a small universe. So yeah. Alright, this seemed to be a good... Okay, this was a pretty solid issue. I mean, it was a nice transition from the previous story arc to what might happen next with Franklin creating another dimension. The last time he did that, though, we got Fantastic Four Heroes Reborn and Avengers Heroes Reborn. Didn't read too much about those, but okay. But alright, I will continue to get Fantastic Four. This week, though, Marvel did release a book that I decided to get. It was free. It's Origins of Siege. Not much to say here except just a little prologue to the upcoming Siege event and some one-page origins of certain characters like Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Bucky, Spider-Man, the Green Goblin, Loki, Sentry, and Wolverine, Doctor Doom. Just some one-page origins, and the back cover's a checklist. So yeah, so that's Siege for you. I hope this will be a good event that isn't a big letdown like Secret Invasion. Now for the DC portions of last week and this week. First of all, World's Finest number 3. This cover so far is a little misleading, alright? You think it's Catwoman Supergirl's going to team up with, but it's not. Kara is in her apartment trying to go to sleep, then she hears an alarm, and Oracle's contacting her, letting her know that Mr. Freeze was captured last week by the Guardian, and let me think here. Mr. Freeze was captured by Guardian and Robin, but now he's missing, and then Kryptonite Man went missing after Red Robin and Nightwing. And Kara wants to know what's going on, and then Oracle reveals that she sent someone to help figure out what's going on, but they haven't heard. So, and we cut to Catwoman and Batgirl being in a crate that's about to fill with water. Then they're busted out by Supergirl. So now, pretty much, the new Batgirl, Stephanie Brown, in case you didn't know, former spoiler. And then Catwoman and Batgirl reveals to Supergirl that Catwoman and her went to go break into Toyman to figure out where the Kryptonite Man and Mr. Freeze are. But they had a fight, they got captured, drowned. So now Supergirl and Batgirl decide to go get her. So it's now the first team up of Supergirl and Batgirl. They break into a facility. And they talk a little bit about how Batman kind of helped Supergirl out. And then they start looking for clues. And then they almost break into somewhere, and they break into the facility, and they get attacked by little toy robots. Toyman comes running up, telling Freeze to hurry up with the kryptonite, and that we have to get this robot ready. And so they fight, and then there's Toyman's little helper, Toy Boy. Supergirl crushes him. Freeze shows up. He shoots Batgirl. He shoots his gun. Then they decide to activate their whole weapon with Kryptonite Man. And then it's revealed that they activated the Superman Batman robot from way back in the early issues of Superman Batman. And then they tell Oracle about this big deal, and she decides to contact Batman. And Dick's on the phone. He says that, I'll take care of this. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute to activate this satellite. And then Dick goes to activate a satellite, and it sends off a signal to a badge, which automatically lets loose a supersonic hearing. And then Superman hears it, knowing it's bad. So next issue, it's the one we've all been waiting for: the team up of Superman and Batman. Okay, the issue of World's Finest. Well, I have to say, though, I like the combination of Supergirl and Batgirl. I think that they work very well together. Supergirl and Batgirl have good chemistry together as partners and stuff, and it kind of is parallel to the whole Batman-Superman relationship. So, yeah. Overall, this is pretty good, and now that Toyman and Mr. Freeze have activated their robot, we now have Superman and Batman. We have Superman and the new Batman, Dick Grayson, teaming up to stop it. Alright. This will be continued in another video.